Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. It's been a couple days for me. Mainly because I haven't been able to get back on. Not really. Well, I've been playing other stuff as well, so that doesn't help either. But, no, was it that? I wanted that and that, I think. Right, so let's carry on where we left off, right? We were gonna do the side quests. Ooh, there's... Oh yeah, they were the side quests from the... Well, there's one in there too. Let's do one at a time, though.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of...
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Speak with Goat.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Right,
Is
okay.
this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I would say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Everyone?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each.
What?
5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Okie dokie.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
Bloody hell.
Something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't
All right
worry.
then. Goodbye.
I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
I don't.
Sorry, goats. It's been good while it's lasted. Oh. Oh, I can't fast travel. Why can I not fast travel? Oh, I guess we have to carry on the main story then. Oh well, not too bad. To Boklad we go. Eastern Dalmekia. Onward. Indeed, onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh, hello there. Inaccessible. I'm assuming a side quest will take us through that. Wait, can we... Oh, we can fast travel now, do we? I kind of wanted to do the side quests, so yeah, let's do it. Martha's Rest.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Star Ruby, one of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived, and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was
Indeed.
nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, But Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in
No,
fact.
he did not.
If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Right, so that's Martha done. Time to go give Isabel a star ruby. It's this one, right? I think so.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
Don't mind me, just running past you.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right. I'll be waiting.
Oh, there she is.
What am I going to do without sweet water and olive talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
We owe you money.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Yes, he would. To the Hideaway it is. Nope, nope, it's this way.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
That's gonna get old quick. He's with us still.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
About that, I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
And what she's gonna say to us. Oh, getting stuck on the walls there.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
Technically,
Fine.
yeah.
But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Sure. Sure.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
No.
Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Who's she on about? I can't think
I
of
hear
who
you
she's
ended
on
up
about.
delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to his lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers. Give or
Bloody
take.
hell, we knew him
Back
a
in the
long
day.
time then.
I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster
Yes.
taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Oh, we back. Flashback.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Is that another memory on the wall? Quest complete. Payback. Sid's goblet. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. That's disgusting. Right, there was one up here, wasn't there? Oh, is that Mid with a quest for us?
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
I wish they'd give them more lines. Oh no, Mid, she went away to, what's it called?
That's it then. I'm... Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Okay. 40, bloody hell. Sure, why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Okie dokie.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Prioritize quest, please. Right, where are we going? Oh, we're going to the hunt board first. Slowly going to the hunt board, should I say. Ask about bomb sightings. You on the hunt for the Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have the billet that might interest you. The Croc Sambrek. Okay. Oh, we get 20 from that as well. Awesome. Alright, Sambrek. The Crook. This island, Sambrek, right? Nope, wrong button. Let's travel to the free reads. See, if we can find the area. Alright, the Croc. Broken Hilt, Eastpool, The Dim, Rhiannon's Ride, Green Heaves, Martha's Rest, Sorrowwise, Ardil, Hawk's Cry, I don't think it's here. Right, so it might be over here then. Right. Glorious. Advent. Where on earth is this then? Is it part of the ones down here? Don't think it is, but... Right, where have I put my phone? Ah, there it is. Oh, I forgot to put it on mute. Let's see if I can look it up, shall we? What's it called? Weird Science. Weird Science. Just want to know the location of it, that's all. Dragon's Array. Dragon's Array. Velcroy Desert, Ardell Docks. It's apparently near that. We're looking for that there. I see. That's why we couldn't find it.
Oh. This one. Sickle. Rotor. Over here. Get him. This one.
No chill. Right. Wrong button. Sorry, I've been playing Elden Ring yesterday, so my control scheme's sort of like holding B to run on the Xbox controller. Right, through there we go. Imperial Chase. There's apparently a turn to the left somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. We do have a big building ahead of us though as well. Valley Madder. Black Blood. You know what, let's, where is he?
After it.
Good boy, Torgo. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Bomb King, rank B. Okay.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Attack! All yours, Torgal.
I forgot we had this. Had the Titans one on.
Stay down. Over here!
Alright, dodge. Oh, run away. Oh, what is going on?
Thanks, boy. Over here!
Almost got it. There we go. Victorious Mark slain. Bomb Ember. Figuratively, the smouldering soul of the bomb, given life by unknown magics. Literally, a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing. Okay.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should... This looks like the stuff.
It does indeed.
Let's see if there's any more.
And there is ash number 3.
That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Right. Back to the hideaway we go.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she
Now
was building
for
a ship.
Slow run up to where Wayne is.
Think Mid might need some help.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
It is hypothesized that the bomb's inclination to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of its own life. Interesting.
That's the stuff! And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Of course.
there we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
Are we
Reckon I
getting
could
another
work some
upgrade?
magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe
Awesome.
new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil.
Would.
I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Oh, we can hold more?
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Awesome.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
That kind of sounded odd. Quest complete. Weird science. We're at 6:30. Would the same exotic compounds that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots? They should surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Necessarily for increasing consumable inventory capacity. Oh, very nice. By how much, though, is the question. I gotta see. Oh, no. You have obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows. Potions goes up to 6. High potions up to 4. Strength tonic and stone skin tonic up to 3. Awesome. Right, let's go back to our to that place. I forgot his reading table. I was hovering over it. I was about to say I forgot what it's called. To our reading table to see if there's any more quests. Pretty sure there is.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Yes, indeed.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
About the other day, I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother. You won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it pleases your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on in you and everyone else here at the hideaway. Sure as the sky is blue, at least. No, at least I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Otto. What's up? Oh, we've got 2 more. About Blackthorn. Oh. Open 10 letters at the reading table. Oh, okay. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking, maybe it wouldn't just deliver what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Ouch. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Sure.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case. Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's
Bloody
troubling
hell,
you.
that's sharp.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the Cursebreakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Of course.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke.
Ignac.
Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes, thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Thank you, Karen. Right, to Dalamil we go. Oh, this place
People
is
take
open
notice
again.
of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Here, you. Listen. I've got this theory. The fall.
Okay.
I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
If you say so. She might know.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be. Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep.
Oh. Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
Lovely. So he's in one of the rooms.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
No, of course not. Surprised you hadn't strangled him in his sleep.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Good luck, trying to, get him to agree to it. Right, which go through the main entrance, right? Yeah. Right, let's get on our chocobo, shall we? Come on, Ambrosia. Away we go. Are we gonna ever get a bird limit break bar? Because we've been stuck on 2 for a while. I bloody hope so. Because in the trailer for the next DLC, it did show them having 4. So I'm not too sure what's what. Or how I get the others, should I say. think I am like 16 levels from max level as well, though. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure it did say the first DLC added 5 levels and the next one will as well. Oh, hello there.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
No, you don't.
This way.
Here we go.
Morgul, kill! Attack!
Too slow.
Bed?
Enough.
Why was that guy called Bedmaker? Enemy slain. Oh, we're so close to 99999 Gil. Almost a perfect number.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Indeed. Does it take us there straight away, or...? Ah.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
Yes.
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
That's
but it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
Awesome.
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
And you're giving
and a
me
far more fitting payment.
Okay, thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count. but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Ready?
Oh, well.
We mustn't dawdle.
Good luck, beating our uncle to buying stuff.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
No, thank you.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Indeed. Straight to the hideaway, please.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Oh, that's an awesome one. A slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manners of metals, from bronze to adamantite.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it.
You're very
you
welcome.
won. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Awesome.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Indeed.
I will.
Quest complete. Blacksmith's Blues 2. Excalibur design draft. Oh. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Excalibur recipe unlocked. Do I have the items for it, though, is the question.
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
I've got one of them. I need some more scarletite. And I am running low on wire, right? Bloody hell. That needs 300. Let's see if Karen is selling wire, right? Silken sash. It's 1 HP better, but 2 defense worse. Same with diamond arm.
And
right, let's see if Karen's selling wire, right? Shall we?
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
Ooh, she is. 398,000 if I want 9,966 of it. I only need 300. Let's get 25k worth. Shall we?
You'll not find a better price than that.
No.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
That. Awesome.
Finished, are you?
Where can I get scarletite from?
Clive, what's Sancfordian, do you?
Scarletite and Grimalkin hide. That's a hunt. There's gotta be a hunt. But have you seen that? 28 damage. Bloody hell. That's insane.
That it? Fine.
Right, let's go look at the hunt and see if we've got that at the minute. If we don't, then we'll have to wait until we get it.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
View the hunt boards, please. Soul Stingers, Grimalkin. We've got to kill that thing. Okay, that's not too bad. We just gotta kill things in Dalmacia, shall we? Oh yeah, I ran into him, didn't I? Right. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Well, finish off the side quests and then do these 4. Well, maybe do them 3 at least. Final Fantasy XVI. The Breaker of Worlds. Will appear during the Out of the Shadow main quest. It's a relic enemy named Atlas, and it's likely the first rank S Notorious Mark bounty you'll encounter. Okay. Well, I've got that on my phone now, so either way, I'm gonna end here. Mainly because I need a break. It's too hot in here and I'm starting to get a headache. So to whoever's watching, cheers and until next one.